ठीक है। अरे यार जब नींद में चल रहा है ये बोल्ट क्या क्या यार तुम्हें तो खत्म है हाँ अरे नहीं इस पे नहीं क्या पता गिर उड़ जाए स्टिक में लगाने में हमने कोई दिक्कत नहीं एक थोड़ी सी मूंछ होती कि मार देना तूने थोड़ी अरे मैं तो सीधा जाना आओ ना फिर बैठो हाँ चोटी चल रही थोड़ी सी बैठ के करना है बैठना सामने भाई टैन मार खा रे भाई ओए ये जहाज वो ये जहाज आप पहले जहाज़ों को देखो ना आज टाइम बैठ रहा हाँ 7 चला चला फोटो खींच मेरे यार फोटो बाद में खींची और अच्छी जगह बैठो फिर अपना इधर रोड यार तो खड़े भाई चल हाँ यार फिर चलना है कवर नहीं कर पाएंगे ये तो सारी चीज़ें स्टॉप रिकॉर्डिंग हाँ दिखा रहा तू देखिए ये कहाँ पे दिखा रहे हो देखिए बंद है ये बंद है कौन कह रही है मैं गया हूँ ना इस पे कौन इसमें इसमें बैठ दो कभी भी दूसरे में ये मेरे पास सुन जहाज वाले पे चले आराम बैठने देखो पे बोली ताई तो फालतू में 170 रुपये बिगाड़ दे बाबू 170 लगा इसमें हाँ एक के फिर क्यों हो गया इसमें बैठेंगे रे पंडित ये कौन सा कौन सी जाएगी तो इस वाले मना कर नहीं चला रहे मना कर रही है जाएंगी क्यों नहीं ये टाइम दिया नहीं है उन्होंने एक निकल गई 3 निकल देंगे अब जो निकले राम राम भाई यो भाई अपना पवन गंगवारा भाई टैन मारा कह रहे थे भाई घूम देखो मिल जा रहे चले नहीं शाम को कितना मजा आएगा वैसे यहाँ पर रिकॉर्डिंग तो कर रहे हैं बस कहाँ आना पड़ेगा मुझे तेरे कैमरे में आने के लिए भाई आए देखे वो टिकट थी ये देखो मैं देखो कौन नहीं आ रहा बताओ तो भाई कौन नहीं आ रहा सचिन भाई देखिए Sachin भाई लो Sachin भाई
Es como el coche que dices, ay mira.
ले तू बना ले अपने
Hello and welcome everyone. Can you all hear me all right? Also in the back? Yes? Amazing. Okay, first of all, I would really like to have your full attention. Your safety is our top priority, therefore vapors as well, and then you can find the life vest under your seat. Har vi dansker med ombord, som har brug for tur, også er på dansk. Jeg siger bare på forhånd, man får med ud.
आगे अब तुम दोनों देखो
Men hvis I har brug for det, så må I række en hånd op nu.
बहुत तगड़े आए हो
Okay, this tour will be fully conducted in English. Thank you so much for your attention. My name is Michaela. I will be the live guide for the next hour, and our captain today is Mia. Hi, Mia! She says hi. Welcome aboard. Okay, we will start the tour as soon as we pass the first up.
GoPro ऊपर ही रहे
So we are nearing the bridge, so please remain seated. Thank you.
Vamos a comenzar el tour por el puente.
दाब लो यार
इन्हें दिखाओ, इन्हें ये जितने लोग हाथ ऊपर जा रहे हैं मैं बताऊं राम 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 अरे हाथ नीचे कर बेटे
Alright, we are starting the tour here out on the Nyhavn Canal. Now the canal itself is around 350 years old. It was dug out by Danish soldiers back in the 17th century. This was to create a connection from the King's New Square so it started and then out to the sea. For many years, Nyhavn consisted of murky stayers and pubs and ladies of the night. However, today it is a very family-friendly place. Lots of people go there to enjoy a nice beer or ice cream in the sun. The reason why Nyhavn has all these colorful houses is because back in time they didn't have numbers on them. So in order to receive your post, you used to tell them what color house you had. Obviously that got slightly problematic, so today there's numbers.
हेलो
We are going to be sailing past this area called Hutton. Now, Hutton used to belong to the Danish Navy and consists of 5 man-made islands. The idea behind this was because during that time, the wooden ships were a large fire hazard, so they wanted to keep them out of the sea. So coming up on the right, we see one of these man-made islands here. This one is from 1695. This is where the Navy used to store the cannons and ropes and ammunition. Later on, it was then called the Paper Island because the printed media used to store the paper for newspaper here, and the name just kind of stuck ever since. As we can see today, there are some rather exclusive apartments. They only cost 10 million euros. And that was euros, not Danish crowns. Euros. Currently what is being constructed here on the right hand side is an indoor swimming pool, which is planned to open next year. But they said that this year and last year, so we're still waiting game. We don't know.
पानी के अंदर डाल के देख इसे जी देख वो तो नहीं होगा
ना भैया ना रहने
पता चले इसी में रह जाए पानी वो देख ये वाले देख वो ये है यार हाँ इसकी बात करना 700
Coming up on the right hand side, we will see the Opera House, which opened in 2005 and works fire, which are actually below the water. There are 2 scenes with the main scene sort of shaped like a heart, and this is to symbolize the love for music. The walls inside the Opera House are actually also musical, so if you ever get the chance, you know, to go there and bang a little bit on the walls and create your own songs. I'll be honest, I have tried it myself, and it's actually very fascinating. Literally every brick makes a different sound, so it's really cool. It was designed by the Danish architect Henning Lassen. Little fun fact is that actually 2 years ago, Red Bull had sponsored a cliff diving, so they actually jumped off the roof there and into the water. That is a height of 27 meters.
भाई मूवी शूट हो रही है ले पंडित
The yellow warehouse in the middle is where they used to get goods from Greenland. Today the first 2 warehouses are all modern apartments.
तो आज हम आपको दिखाने वाले डेनमार्क की कुछ छोटी-छोटी गिल्पें जिससे तुम जान सकते हो डेनमार्क कितना पुराना है ठीक है तो शुरू करते हैं बिना किसी बकचोदी के साथ तो भाई ये हम पहली बार डेनमार्क में बोट में आए थे वो बोटिंग करने देख लें कैमरा गिर तो नहीं रहे 50-60 हज़ार रुपये का खर्चा होगा क्रिकेट वहाँ से छुट्टी होगा। बाकी कोई इतनी दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं। देखो वो देखो भाई दिख रहा हो तो देखो ऊपर एक जहाज उड़ रहा है छोटा सा।
Coming up on the right hand side, we can see the sort of crane here. This is a
तुम्हारा भाई वहाँ से वीडियो बनाया
built in 1748, only on wood and rope, so that means there's no nails or screws as such. This actually gave them an immense flexibility when they wanted to lift the heavy mass onto the wooden ships. It could lift up to 20 tons and 40-meter high masts. Which goes by the name Pula Scamp. That was the flagship during the Cold War and was one of the first of its kind to be sailing on a combination of both diesel and gas turbines. However, it is mostly known among the Danes for having a little bit of an accident when it accidentally shot off a live missile and destroyed 140 summer houses, 4 of which got extremely destroyed. Now, I'm not saying that this is a coincidence, but funny enough, one of those extremely destroyed summer houses was the captain's ex-mother-in-law's. So there was a little speculation. Was it really an accident? They called it a technical issue. Sure. Today it is a museum. Coming up ahead on the right hand side here, you'll see Battery Sixtus, which is named after King Christian VI and is actually one of the last remaining areas out here in Holland that is still in use today. As we get closer, you'll be able to see that there are these cannons. Every single day they shoot out 2 cannons, one at sunrise and one at sunset. This is to signalize that the flag should either be risen or lowered on the different vessels around the harbour. Now, after a mutual agreement with the people living in the area, we have all agreed that the sun rises at 8 in the morning and not earlier, not a second earlier. I don't know if you know, but during the early summer days, the sun rises as early as 4 in the morning. So I think we can kind of respect that little agreement. Coming to the right here, we see the largest out of those 5 man-made islands. This is Rechten Island, or perhaps you also know it as Rechten. This was once the world's leading shipyard alongside the old Mister at Wainhall. It's also where the first diesel motor for ships was built back in 1912 alongside the German engineer Rudolf Diesel. It was also once Denmark's biggest workplace during the 1960s. Today, this is a place where many cultural or your birthday suit, you could go for free. But they had to shut it down after 10 minutes because everyone did that. Here in Denmark, they are very comfortable with that and they do enjoy anything that is free. Alright, you guys, have your phones or your cameras ready because in a moment on the right hand side we will be seeing Copenhagen's most photographed woman.
कौन सी है woman?
In a moment.
हाँ यहाँ हर बार देखता हूँ बंदे.
We have the Little Mermaid.
अरे वो एक औरत
On
पड़ी
the
हुई है.
backside, yeah.
चुप ऐसे चुप करवाओ. वो है नहीं वहाँ एक अकेली सी पड़ी है. वो इस गाने पे लगाओ.
The Little Mermaid has been sitting here on her rock since 1913 and was a gift by John Jacobson, who was the owner of Copenhagen. It kind of got taken over by Danish low-class shop markets and craftsmen. King Christian IV was also known for being the longest ruling king of all Scandinavia. He ruled for almost 60 years, between 1588 to 1648. He was also known for being quite the generous guy. He had 23 children alongside 13 different women. He also enjoyed starting quite a few wars. He had started 32 wars, 28 of which they lost.
तो सब भैया
मुस्कुरा रही है, खुश हो रही है अपने पीछे।
mira tú sabes que países
अभी कहाँ,
sí वहाँ
अब इस साइड पड़ेगा एक, देखना बहुत सुंदर जगह है, ये देख बताएगी।
algunos están en restaurante algunos en bajar el island a las 6
तुम्हारा दोस्त का क्या हुआ?
So after this bridge, on the left, you can see our Savior's Church. So have your phones or your cameras ready if you'd like to take a beautiful picture. But it is after the bridge, so please sit down. Please sit down. Sit down. Thank you.
अन्नो 1924, अन्नो 19
Left, you see our Savior's Church.
अरे वो ही है जिसको बंदे जो घूम रहे, जैसे कोई अब आएगा नहीं, ये लोग कैसे जा रहे हैं, इसकी आएगा नहीं, देखो और क्या बुंड मार ली इनकी।
And if you didn't get a good picture, don't worry. At least you got a good picture of Copenhagen's most photographed tree.
hello everyone
So you can tell people it's behind it. Huh? For Eliasson. But it is a bridge, so please remain seated. Thank you.
इस ब्रिज की कोई खास बात थी, कोई ध्यान नहीं आ रहा इसका, ये बता नहीं पा रहे, ये बता नहीं पाई इस ब्रिज की खासियत।
So in front of you here, this large black building, this is the Royal Library, but they call it the Black Diamond, and this is because it has a 7-degree tilt over the water. So when the sun hits the water, it reflects onto the building, and then it shines like diamonds. You can kind of see it already a bit now, how it's kind of shining a little bit.
एक तो ऐसा था जिसपे हमारी नाव लग गई थी साइड में, ये आवाज़ तो बहुत देर बाद
We have the next bridge, so please sit down. So please sit down. Thank you. During that time, I'm just saying. Also here briefly on the right we can see this lighthouse vessel. A total of 27 of them were ever built, only 7 of them remain. This one here has been docked since 1978 and today houses a private family of 5.
हमारा तो ऑप्शन ही नहीं चल रहा है।
We have a bridge coming up, so please sit down. Please sit down. Thank you. destroyed from the fire back in 1794. But it is also a bridge, so please sit down. Thank you. To the left here, we see the National Museum of Denmark, and back when King Frederick V was a prince, this was the castle where he was living. So this next upcoming bridge is the most narrow bridge of the tour, so it is very important that you keep your elbows.
यहाँ लगेगी लगेगी लगेगी
अरे एक्सपीरियंस
चल देखते हैं
लग गई लग गई अब लग गई लग गई
ना निकल गई वह लगती है पहले वाली लग
गई बढ़ रही है
So you see, that was the easy part, sailing through the bridge. Our captain now needs to do a 90-degree turn. So let's see if she can do it.
सबसे खतरनाक यही ब्रिज है
शिट्टा ब्रो शिट्टा
Yeah, we made it! Give it up for the captain! Woo!
कहाँ है उसका रोड मैं थी भाई गड्डी डेनमार्क में
Coming up on the right hand side here, this large yellow building, this is Thorvaldsen's Museum. Bertel Thorvaldsen was not only one of Denmark's most famous sculptors, he was also once Europe's leading sculptor from the late 1700s, early 1800s. On top of the building, you can actually see one of his sculptures, the one with the 4 horses. Today, he lays buried in the middle of the museum, surrounded by all his masterpieces. He is also one of the few non-Italian, non-Catholics that actually has some of his artwork displayed in the Vatican City.
Hi.
This area here on the left, this is Gammelstrand, which literally translates to Old Beach. For many years, this was sort of a large fisher market. So, for example, during that time, every day the fishermen would come here and bring their catch, and then their hard-working fisherwives would stand here and prepare and sell the fish. There is a cute little statue up ahead on the left-hand side beside the metro's elevator to honor those hard-working fisherwives. But behind it, we also see another statue, a statue of Archbishop Absalon, riding his horse and looking over the Christian's forecastle, which we will speak about in a moment when we see it. For many years, Absalon was miscredited of being the founder of Copenhagen, but we actually found out, or not we, but Copenhagen, they found out when they were digging out the metros, that Copenhagen was already established during the Stone Age and Vikings time. But he did indeed name Copenhagen. Yes, and to the left we see the fisherwife, also from the back side. Archbishop Absalon. And now we have a break, so please sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Thank you.
बैक गियर मार दिया
Built under the same name, the 2 others burnt down. However, in total there's been 5 generations of castles, and the very first one was built by Archbishop Absalon. You can actually still visit the ruins dating back to 1167. Today it houses the Danish Parliament, the Supreme Court, and also the Prime Minister's office. On top you can see there's a tower. You can go up there every single day, free of charge. It doesn't cost anything, and get some beautiful 360-degree views of Copenhagen. We have the next bridge coming up, so please sit down. Thank you.
मैं तो उस पे देख वो संचित देख उस पे क्या मजा आएंगे जहाज पे चलो यार।
हाँ उस पे चल रहा है, पहले मंदिर चल रहा है। लेकिन भाई साहब पहले कुछ खिला दे, फिर बुरा बुरा नहीं।
रेस्टोरेंट देखो।
To the left here, you'll see Holmes Church. However, this was not always a church. Back during the mid-1500s, this is actually where the ships used to lay during the winter time. You can still see the metal rings on the walls where they used to lay. Back in 1619, thank you for remaining seated.
पिछली बार भी है तो इन्हें मत सुनो। इससे तो चीज़ों के बारे में नहीं पता, वो एक एक ब्रिज उतार रहा था।
Oh, please don't stand up under the bridges.
अरे रोकते हैं धीरे, कोई अच्छी चीज़ होती है तुम्हें दिखाते हैं पूरी। अरे यार तू नीचे आ।
अरे भाई ये देख लोकेशन,
वही तो मार रही है धीरे से, वही तो आएगी रही।
कब आए इधर?
अब इधर को चलते हैं।
अच्छा इधर से आए थे।
ना
पागल ही न्यू जगह लग रही है थोड़ी।
वो यूक्रेन का झंडा है ना,
कौन सा वाला? सामने।
हाँ हाँ। अच्छा इनके लिए कर दिया धीरे।
So, as you know, we just passed the Christian's Fall Castle. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because coming up on the right, we're going to see Eichward's warehouse. It is this large white building
Viral
with
करूँगा तो मैं
roof,
चिंता मत
with
करो।
the windows and the
Viral
green
करूँगा
entry doors.
इंडिया में।
You're going to notice that on this side of the building, it's rather beautiful. Once we get across to the other side, behind it, it will not look like that. That is because King Christian VIII demanded that when he was looking out of his castle, he only looked at beautiful things. And they delivered some privacy, so if you want to do your thing, go for it.
अरे हाँ वो सब लोग रुके हुए हैं उधर। हाँ 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 खुले भाई ये देख।
ये खुल गया।
Oh, you can actually see it. It's opening.
I feel the misery, I feel the jealousy, I feel everything I didn't want to feel. Oh, it's real. Oh, baby, come on now. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Oh, before I lose it all.
बड़ा का स्टैंड सब ये हुए हैं मतलब थोड़ी बहुत।
Worshipping, so it didn't work out. But he did live most of his adult life actually here in Newham. And in a moment on the
I feel the misery, I feel the jealousy, I feel everything I didn't want to feel. Oh, it's real. Oh, baby, come on now. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Oh, before I lose it all. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Let me know where you are before I lose it all. Oh, before I lose it all.
आगे ना आगे ना और आगे ना और आगे ना।
चाइनीज चारा
रोक दूँगा जहाज, रोक दूँगा। अपने लोग।